All right, Fox 10 News partnering with Infirmary Health for a vaccination clinic this Friday.
Yeah, and that clinic's going to be using the Pfizer vaccine, which was developed with a relatively new technology. So how exactly does it work?
Good question. Our investigative reporter Brendan Kirby explains.
Historically, vaccines have involved injecting a killed or weakened form of a virus or other harmful microorganism into the body to prime it to recognize and fight the real-world pathogen. But the COVID-19 vaccine offered by Pfizer that will be used on Friday takes a different approach: messenger RNA or mRNA. The Moderna vaccine uses this same technology. Those vaccines use genetic information stored in mRNA to produce the spike protein of the virus that causes COVID-19. It works like this. The vaccine contains delicate mRNA molecules wrapped in oily bubbles called lipids that prevent them from falling apart. They collide with the body's cells, releasing the mRNA inside them. The vaccine uses the body's own cells to produce part of the spike proteins that we've seen so many times from the illustrations of the coronavirus. When the immune system sees the spike protein, it develops both short and long-term responses. The B cells recognize the virus and work together to activate the production of antibodies. Dr. Scott Shavers, head of the COVID-19 response for the Mobile County Health Department, says the antibodies grab onto the spikes.
The real virus uses that spike to attach to your cells, and it's kind of a lock and key mechanism that it's the key. It'll find a lock and you, in theory, turn it, and that's how it kind of goes through the door.
Longer term, memory B cells remain on alert. If the coronavirus does show up and infect a cell, the immune system produces killer T cells that go on a search and destroy mission to directly eliminate any infected cells before they gain a foothold in the body. The advantage of mRNA vaccines is that there's no chance of contracting the virus, since the body is producing only a piece of the spike, not the actual virus. Dr. Paul Gepfert, a vaccine expert at the University of Alabama at Birmingham, compares it to teaching someone to recognize a car by showing him the keychain.
So if you show me your car keychain, I can most likely tell you what make of car you're driving. But importantly, with just the car keychain, you can't do anything with a car. You can't drive it 70 miles an hour on the highway, and you can't suffer the consequences of wrecking the car.
Just how long the long-term immune response is isn't known for sure. So far, people who have been immunized have kept these antibodies, but that's a matter that's under study. Brendan Kirby, Fox 10 News.
Well, have you got your shot yet? Well, guess what? The Fox 10 Get Vaccinated event is happening this Friday at Infirmary's Pro Health on Mobile Infirmary Boulevard off Spring Hill from 7 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon. The vaccine is free, and folks are welcome to just walk in. No appointments necessary. Please bring your ID and proof of insurance to register, but if you don't have it, it's okay. 3 weeks later, the second dose will be offered.